Hey everyone, Steven the Salon Guy here, and today I've got Nick once again on my channel. Today we're going to be doing a very interesting video, hot yoga. So what? No, I'm kidding. People know me, Nick. They know I'm a jokester. I like to kid around a lot. A lot of you, probably all of you, but a lot of you want to know how to grow hair faster, how to get thicker hair, and Nick has a story and a bunch of tips that he's going to share with you with his own experience. Now, Nick, his hair is awesome. I cut his hair, and I didn't know this, but Nick had some issues with his hair in the past, of some challenges with it, and he was sharing with me how he was able to get his hair looking thicker and growing faster. I'm like, Nick, we got to tell my viewers all this stuff. So I'm going to let Nick steal the show, and he's going to share with you some really valuable information.
Hey everyone, I'm Nick. I want to thank Steven for having me on his channel and for giving me a nice shape up to my hair. It's definitely going to grow in way better. And I just wanted to give you guys some tips on growing your hair a little thicker, maybe the health of it too, because I've been through a lot of trial and error with things to try to grow my hair out. And I figured that it would benefit you guys if I give you guys some tips what's worked for me. So in the past, I've tried different oils and stuff like coconut oil, argan oil, leave-in conditioners that have oils in them. And honestly, I feel like if your hair is not long, like super long in the beginning, you shouldn't be using coconut oil all the time. I know a lot of people are always curious about coconut oil. That's a huge thing. For me, I found that overuse of it, like I'm talking even just a mask twice a week and then shampooing it out, it would kind of, I guess the over protein production would make my hair either super brittle, like it's hard to explain, like I don't know, it's just, I would try to stay away from that. If you're gonna use an oil, I would honestly suggest argan oil. It's a lot lighter. You can, if you have the pump one, or I know they have the droplets, 1 to 2 squirts, maybe 3 max, and just rub it in your hands, all through the hair when it's wet, damp, wet, it doesn't matter. It'll dry. It will seem a little oily at first, but that honestly is a good way to keep the ends healthy. It'll grow in way better from what I found. And also too, a big thing that I think has helped my hair grow thicker, taking biotin. I believe that you guys should be doing that. Drinking a lot of water, like a basic, what is it, 8 cups a day is the average? Yeah, something like that. A gallon, yeah. Just try to get your water, and it's definitely one of the most beneficial things that I've found for my hair, the health of it. And also too, something that I found that I think worked very well for me was taking, it's called collagen. So it's for hair, skin, and nails, but I think that it's really helped the health and the thickness of my hair as well. I have seen benefits since I've been taking that on a regular basis. And yeah, besides that, I was gonna say shampooing. This is a huge one. Some people shampoo twice a day, which, I was one of those people before I really started getting into wanting to grow my hair and the health of it, that I would do it twice a day, the 2-in-1s. I would stay away from that, guys. I would try to, Steven has a very good shampoo and conditioner. It's natural, very good ingredients in it. I would say at first, try to do it 3 times a week at most. I would say twice. Try to get your hair to adjust, because it will adjust and balance, and it will not be oily as you think. I know right now some people, if they don't wash their hair every day, they think it's very oily, but your hair just has to adjust and it'll get used to it. You can use just conditioner as a co-wash. Sometimes I go to the gym a lot, so on the days where my hair is very sweaty, I'll just condition it, and it takes the sweat right out. It's really not too weighed down, especially yours is a volumizing conditioner. So you guys can use that, and it'll just, take the sweat or dirt that's in the strands of the hair out, and you'll be good for, a couple more days until you have a shampoo day. That's something that I found that's helped me a lot. So basically, to sum it up, what I would say is for somebody who's trying to get thicker, fuller hair and growing it out especially, shampoo. The last thing I said, but it's honestly probably the most important. Twice a week to start. As your hair gets longer, you want more oil in it. So, I would say try to bring it down to once a week conditioning. I condition like 2-3 times a week right now. On the days that you don't really do anything and you haven't really sweat or anything with your hair, you can either just rinse it with water in the shower, a nice, not too hot, not too cold, a nice, room temperature warm water. That'll get the excess dirt or sweat or whatever's in there out as long as you haven't worked out hard. And besides that, conditioning 2-3 times a week, in between the shampooing. Obviously at first, if you're gonna do the shampooing twice a week, you condition once, I would say shampoo one day, you could do the water the next day just in the hair, and then condition and then shampoo, as the days go on. Another tip that I just remembered, a leave-in conditioner too. So on days that I don't shampoo, or on days that I do shampoo, actually I meant to say, sorry, I will put a leave-in conditioner in after instead of conditioning, and this will help lock in the moisture in the hair as well. It's like the argan oil. That's the same thing as a leave-in. So that, and then the biotin and the collagens, and just drinking a lot of water, and that's honestly helped me grow my hair the way I've been. And it's a journey. Just stay with it. It'll be worth it as you see the progression in your hair. And yeah, those are the things that have helped me.
And you mentioned, I want to ask you just here is tidal wave. You mentioned tidal wave.
Yes.
Well, you did mention, but you were talking before how tidal wave helped thicken your hair a bit too.
I forgot to mention that. So, tidal wave was,
right there.
right here. I'm going to show it on the camera. This product right here, I am not kidding. I'm not just saying this. I've tried so many sea salt sprays. I ordered this, what was it, maybe 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago around. And it's changed the way I do my hair in the morning now. I don't even have to blow dry it or anything. I put about 4 to 6 squirts in my hair. I can just wet it in the morning, with water. I'll run my hands through it and put 4 to 6 squirts. I don't even blow dry it. I let it air dry. And this stuff, normal sea salt spray, I don't know if you guys use it or whatnot. I used a couple different brands, maybe 3 in the past, trial and error. It's too salty. It's too, once you do it, you can't really move it. It's just kind of crunchy. It's not like the beach, when you go in the beach water and it's volumized and wavy. This stuff, you can move it. It's adjustable after it dries. It has nice waves. Like my hair is, I'd say it's more of a straighter wave. As it gets longer in the ends and heavy, it does get a little bit of a wave to it, but my hair is predominantly a little straighter. This stuff will actually give me more of a curl if I put enough in it. And it's crazy that I just found out about this stuff, but yeah, I wish I was using this, the last year, when I was even had shorter hair. I used to have more of the TikTok style. This stuff would even be good for that because you want kind of wavy volume in the front. So, I would definitely say this is a huge recommendation right here. And I even said before about the leave-in conditioners. I know. 25 spray. Yeah, I know he has one. So right here, this.
You sprayed on your hands. You were like, your hands felt like, oh my god.
If you can feel it moisturizing. Like I sprayed it on my hands, like he was just saying. It literally feels like you have obviously not because it's a spray conditioner, but it would moisturize your hair. The strands is what I'm trying to say. So these are 2 products that I definitely would recommend.
I appreciate that. Also about the biotin. Now you can put those down.
Okay.
I've actually suggested, and it's not like I'm sponsored by biotin. People always ask me, how soon after you start taking biotin did you notice a difference?
I'd say honestly, you have to stay on it. I think it's like any other vitamin, you have to have it in your system. I'd say honestly 2 weeks I started to see my hair growing a little quicker. Now even I said to you before when I came, I got a haircut 3 weeks ago, and something that you guys will notice, the longer your hair gets, the longer it takes to really need a shape up because you really don't notice it, whereas if you had a fade or a tight haircut on the side where it grows in and kind of doesn't look like it's supposed to. Longer hair, it's not like that. I can go, 6 weeks and you wouldn't notice too much of a difference. When I started taking it seriously and I noticed 2 weeks, it was, it was getting a little long and needed to be trimmed. Yeah, so, and you guys could experiment with it. You could do 1 pill, 2, it's not harmful.
Now, Nick, you're hogging up way too much of the camera. It's not the Nick show, okay? It's my channel, Nick.
It's the Salon Guy.
I'm trying to take over. No, I'm kidding. No, I appreciate you sharing this, and that's why I wanted someone, you know, you hear me all the time talking about this stuff. So I said, Nick, let's just, you know, share your story and tell everyone your success with this. And also, I've noticed while you're talking, Nick, your hair looks pretty damn good.
Thank you. I know.
Ian Sommerholder, right?
Ian Sommerholder.
Sommerholder, yeah. This is him right here.
I wish.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you, Nick, and thanks for, you know, enjoying my products and stuff, and for sharing your information with everybody. And you know, hopefully I'll have Nick back on the channel. I had cut his hair to actually grow it out, so maybe you may see him in, I don't know, a month or from now, and his hair will be in a different stage. I told him, don't cut your hair. That's another thing about growing your hair thicker and faster, is sometimes the more you keep getting haircuts, it's not growing. You keep getting it. If you get the right haircut, like I gave Nick, to actually grow in, it actually looks longer. So if you get the right, you know, partner with the right person, it can help you long term. But all right, well, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Nick. And if you are interested in purchasing any products, use code YouTube20. That's YouTube20 at shop.thesalonguy.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.